Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the podcasts. I can't promise this is going to be our best video ever, but it's a message we definitely want to get out to our folks, as it is effectively how I trade and how I do what I do. And this is not financial advice. We got to say that now or we go bye-bye. I got a few tokens listed in the title. These are the ones I have been packing my bags with and will continue to pack my bags with. They aren't all exciting, but I see great long-term potential in all of them. I love my alt tokens. They won't all be moonshots. Those days are they're pretty well over. And as the market matures more, competition starts seeping in, and they are going to get even more rare. Unless you're just interested in the carnival coins, you like to gamble, uh, you might luck out, but even those days are getting numbered. I stopped thinking about moonshots a while ago, but people still hold on to that myth, and I think it keeps them from making gains that are right in front of them and just begging to be realized. I'm going to give you 90 seconds per coin on this one. And if it works out for the video, we will start doing it more often, because I love to talk about coins that I love and that are just not getting the press that they should be. 90 seconds per, right after this. For those who like to diversify, and I strongly advocate for that, these are the ones that I do it with. This isn't all of them. This is just top 6. We're going to start with AMP. And I'm not going to lie on this one. It is my long-term favorite. And if you are in AMP right now, you are in AMP early. It's an ecosystem, but it's an ecosystem that hasn't really been built yet. Flexa built on it, of course, but they are standing all by themselves. So the early success or failure of AMP is pretty well predicated on the success or failure of Flexa. Fortunately, they made some great partnerships. Sheets, Income, all the other merchants on Gemini Pay and the Spend app. They are chipping away at the places they need to chip away at to get the name out. And AMP is going to be about brand recognition long term. I don't think Flexa alone is enough to really send this one parabolic, but moderate success out of Flexa will almost certainly entice other entities to consider building on AMP, and that is what will set this one off for the long-term gains I believe it has in front of it. Doesn't need more exchange listings. It just needs more time. Patience is the key. If they will let you scalp, do so. It doesn't mean you don't love it. It just means you recognize intrinsic value versus market value. AMP will be reimagining the payment space, and as it is asset agnostic, it applies to effectively any company that does in fact process payments of any kind. Pushing on to SKale. Now, it's kind of easy to throw this one into the mix. It is by far my favorite level 2 coin, and what I really like about this one is that they are not marketing as the Ethereum killer. It's not in their vocabulary. They are an aid to the congestion that occurs on Ethereum, and they are a good one. I would equate them more to Cardano from a development standpoint, as like Cardano, they are doing it slow, steady, and with very specific purpose. They are not rolling out massive amounts of features and hoping they work out and fixing the ones that don't post facto. They are methodically rolling out their features, but only after they have been tried, tested, adjusted, dialed in, and ready for mainstream before they see the light of day. That is one of the big loves for me, is their methodology. Same reason I prefer Cardano. There has never really been a runaway valuation of SKale. It's been pretty steady, but development coins don't get the blood pumping the same way that some of the hype coins do. Considering the state of the market, Lot of my loose capital ends up in this one, and it is certainly worth your time to research it a bit and see if it's for you. Ankr. Now, I love me some Ankr. I spend I spend most of my waking hours banging my way through these large scale. See what I did there? Scale. Uh, through these great big data centers. I pretty well live in them. Ankr is the bridge between the classic DeFi and the classic legacy cloud. Single push of a single button, and your DeFi DApp leaves your basement and ends up in the same physical location as those from Amazon, Google, Apple, Microsoft, etc. What Ankr does is utilize the unused idle racks in these big data centers and brings the world of the DeFi to the world of the legacy cloud. These places are expensive, but they are expensive for a reason. Uptime guarantee. They can't go down ever. Redundancy, redundancy, redundancy. Now, you don't need Ankr to get your way into them, but Ankr's already built the highway. They will do it for you so you can focus on development, and they will do it for you cheaper. A lot of these teams are small. Hell, Flexa only has like a dozen people. To build and maintain your own racks, your own data centers, it takes teams of people. Teams. Love or hate the legacy world, they do cloud right. So you can either try and build it better or just use what already exists. If you want to build it better, you better limber up that wallet. As the DeFi grows, so will Ankr. If you believe in what crypto is really doing and not what non-crypto world thinks it's doing, this one is an easy pickup for you. FETCH.AI. You know, we've never done a discovery video on this one, and it's not for a lack of love. It's just from a lack of time. It's hard to get to the nut on this one because it does so much. Artificial intelligence for blockchain. What is not to love? They are already doing so much with this one, and so much of it is legacy world facing. It has value just built right into it. Timing traffic lights, smart heating and cooling for houses, smart grids, commodity exchange, and DeFi finance, collective learning, supply chains, e-vehicle infrastructure, energy consumptions, smart homes. The list goes on and on. This is one of the rare cryptos and rare products that if you can dream it, you can do it. Use case for Fetch is just unparalleled. They have barely begun exploring avenues for this one, and every day people are coming up with new ways to utilize it. Unless you are concerned about a Skynet event and a robot take over the planet, give some consideration to Fetch. You're going to be hearing more and more about it as it matures. It just listed on Coinbase, so the visibility is there now. If you're looking to diversify and want to jump on a broad use case token, take a look. It's worth your time. Orchid. And you know, this is starting to get away from me, so Orchid probably ain't, it's not going to get the 90 seconds. Orchid is simply a better VPN than what you will find elsewhere. Privacy is supposed to be just that, private. Although there are many companies that do it, none do it with blockchain and none do it on the DeFi. Orchid is a pay-as-you-go model, no monthly fee. Payable in legacy cash or with the Orchid token, they don't care. It is also a model that rewards nodes for quality. Better the node does for you, the more traffic is pushed through that node. I love it. Just think about that for a second. In today's world, the better provider wins and inspires the lesser providers to up their game. Everyone wins, but particularly the consumer. That's you. It's the only one I use. I consider it value priced right now, and as it develops even more, there's a lot more potential in their pricing. And you know what? It's purple. They don't even ask for your name when you sign up. They don't care. Privacy made private. Dig it. Give it a look. And I'm going to round this out with BAT. Hands down, our worst performing video that we've ever done. Round of applause. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to sell it. Doesn't matter to me if you buy it. I'm just recommending the Brave browser. It is faster. It is safer. They don't track you every step of the way, and you won't see ads on it. Do you like ads? Can't wait to click? You're going to be waiting a long time with Brave. They aren't about that. They will send you targeted ads on occasion, and if you're interested in them, give it a click. If you do, Brave will pay you for it in BAT. Use it for whatever you wish. Tip creators, pocket it, doesn't matter. If you like to go through the tour, it's a built-in feature for BAT. Just turn it on. This is one of those non-exciting ones due to the space, but they are purely legacy facing. And the main reason I am mentioning it is because I use it, I love it, and it is value priced right now. Solid 2X, in my opinion, with more potential. All right, so I didn't look at my time on this one, and I don't edit, so if it ran long, you know what, sorry about that. But I do hope you enjoyed the inaugural voyage of our Pick 6, the ones I like and why I like them. If you would like to see us again with another handful of tokens that we're into, please mention it in the comments below, and we are happy to oblige. There is so much going on right now. So many new developments coming out every day. We would need to put out 15 videos a week just to tickle it. Gonna try this method and see how it works. We are an AMP channel, but we are not just about AMP. Lots of potential and lots of opportunity to make some dosh even in the bear market. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Live stream on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and most Saturdays at 1900 Central. That's it. Cheers.